or what is the greater message for lightworkers, starseeds, healers, and those just on the path for 2025. Welcome, my brothers and sisters, and Happy New Year. I'm so excited because not only is it 2025 and I'm already infused with like my own personal manifestations and affirmations, and I hope that you are too, but I'm doing a special angel card reading today and simply just asking the question of what's in store or what is the greater message for lightworkers, starseeds, healers, and those just on the path for 2025. I am using my angel deck today and I am so excited. Oh, I just showed a card. I'm so excited to do this reading for all of you. Pick a card. As always, this may or may not resonate for you, and if it does, take what's useful and leave the rest behind. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Charles, and I create content, spiritual awakening tools. I interview lightworkers. I have interviews with healers on my podcast, and always just putting out whatever message that I feel my angels tell me that we need to know, and just sharing to the pile of information so that we can all as a collective grow and learn from each other and be on the path of just growth and alignment and all the things. All right, so I'm about to shuffle this deck right now and get into it. Now, before I pick a card for all of you, please take a moment and smash that like button and subscribe if you find content like this valuable. If you'd like to share this with somebody, if you find value out of these videos and these episodes. And I appreciate all of your support, by the way. It helps the channel grow and gets it out to more people. So thank you very much. Okay, so enough about that. I do want to explain a little bit about the deck that I have really quickly before I get into it. Ooh, I'm already buzzing right now. Oh, I'm not. They're buzzing me. This is an angel deck, oracle card deck that was gifted to me a couple years ago by one of my first spiritual mentors. Shout out to you, Jaden. And yeah, she gifted it to me during a time that I really didn't know that I needed it. And I was kind of going through a spiritual awakening, and I've had this deck ever since. So I'm very, very connected with this deck. Been working with this deck for 5 years now, and it's an oracle deck. And for those of you who are familiar with oracle decks, you know that an oracle deck or an angel oracle deck like this one is it's very visual, and a lot of times they'll literally put what the meaning of the card is. Whereas in traditional tarot decks, the story and the energy of it all can be open to interpretation of the reader, right? Or even the sitter, the person who's getting the reading. What I love about these they're so visual, and it's also got some keywords, sometimes multiple keywords and phrases to go off of, which is nice. But I have such a good relationship with this deck that it usually just pops out the moment I read, and it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and my angels, they love when I ask them for guidance, as your angels do too. If you believe in angels, or don't believe in angels, or got your guides, I encourage you all to strengthen your relationship with your angels and guides. They want to be there for you this year. If that's something that you want to add to your goal list this year, I have a good relationship with my angels. And if you scroll through my content, you'll see a lot of videos on angels and connecting with your angels and angel numbers and all the things. Because I love my angels. Yeah, I'm convinced that I'm here today because of them, and had a couple of close calls in my life. And I cannot deny that they're there. They're always there. All right, everyone. So I'm going to shuffle the deck. We are 4 minutes in. Let's go. I have my camera set up, obviously pointed towards me. So I'm shuffling on the table right now. I don't have a B cam or a second camera on the table, so I'm gonna hold these cards up. I may only pick one card today, so that we can just kind of contemplate on it. I love choosing one card. Oh, okay. See, I'm smiling so big right now because they are already just happy that we're connecting in the energy right now, happy that we're connecting as lightworkers and starseeds for the planet, that we're sharing positive affirmations and messages with each other today. And Yeah, so many of you who are watching this and listening to this are doing amazing service work. Oh, that's awesome. Wonderful. All right, just the top card, everyone. Here we go. What do starseeds and light workers need to, and healers on the path need to know for 2025? What do we need to know for 2025? Tell us what we need to know for 2025. What is an important message to know for 2025? Here it is. All right, here. I'm gonna pull this up here. We've got the lovers. Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, I don't know if you could, let me put my hand over it so it can kind of de-blur here. If you're watching this on YouTube or wherever you're watching it, this is the lovers card. You see these beautiful illustrations here. This is Archangel Raphael. As you can see, Archangel Raphael kind of interceding, kind of protecting, kind of watching these two people here, these two lovers. It's the lovers card. And you can see in the description below, it has a meaning here. And it says, intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. All good things to know for 2025. Now, I do want to say the moment that this card pulled up for me, without even reading it, I just kept getting the word in my mind's eye and in my heart of partnerships, right? Partnerships. One thing that I've been saying a lot this year in the age of Aquarius is that we're no longer meant to be the hermits anymore. Right? We're no longer being called to go do private, sit on a mountaintop and gain enlightenment on your own and then come back down and share what you know. We're now being called to do things as a group and as a community. And while the lovers card doesn't talk a lot about community, doesn't usually mean community, usually it is a partnership, or a union. Oftentimes, I'm getting called to kind of reinforce that theme for all of you today. It definitely is calling strong for me, but that we are cultivating a lot as a group and we're building a lot in our partnerships, right? The other thing is to be discerning of who you partner up with. If you decide to open up your heart to that partnership that you've been putting off, and it doesn't necessarily mean going into business with somebody, okay? Got to protect your energy. Got to be discerning of that. But it could be maybe reevaluating an old friendship, or maybe just allowing yourself to ask for some help this year and receive that help this year. Okay, it will be fruitful so long as very, very fruitful, so long as you are discerning, so long as you are opening up your heart to the possibilities, practicing compassion, and checking your ego at the door too, right? One thing we don't talk a lot about in the spiritual community is there's a lot of emphasis on protecting your energy from others, sometimes identifying toxic or narcissistic energies. But we got to call ourselves out too. Some of us on the path, maybe don't have our own egos in check, right? Some of us maybe need to reevaluate our own egos. Where is our ego taking up all the space in the room and leaving very little for other people? And yet the tendency is to be completely blameless in all situations, that it's other people's fault. No. So it's time for good health, as it says here at the bottom. Good health. Carefully weighing your greater decisions, right? It gets so blurry when I don't put my hand over it right there. If you guys can read that. Good health. Carefully weigh your decisions, right? Okay. And it does obviously say intimate relationships too. All right. But yeah, good health also means mind, spirit, making sure that we are of clear mind so that we can also check our ego at the door, right? So that doesn't overtake us. This is a great card for 2025. I know for myself, I can relate to this card. I am entering some partnerships this year, and they are already fruitful and going to be even more fruitful because they're already showing me that. And one of my life themes is receiving help. one of my life themes is receiving help. Not only that, but I've been encountering other light workers and other healers who have a very similar theme, who are also doing so much on their own, carrying so much on their own. And while it is very, very important to create your seedlings and cultivate the groundwork before you share all of your dreams, goals, and aspirations with other people, because whenever we share our dreams, goals, and aspirations with others, we open it up to their criticism. We open it up to other people's judgment and their energies. And so it's okay and good and right to save and cultivate these seedlings that are just a little baby seed that need to be watered and nurtured on their own before they grow, and to share with others, right? But some of y'all are carrying things on your back that are ready to be seen by other people, and people are offering you resources and help in abundance, and you're shutting them down. Some of you are shutting people down without even knowing it. So be careful about that. Recognize when you're pushing genuine light away that is there to serve you. It's actually could also be your guides and angels working with other guides and angels to position things in such a way that a perfect union can work out for your highest good. And some of y'all are also manifesting this twice, right? So it's a push and pull effect. So the law of attraction is so powerful, and energy and words are so powerful that sometimes we'll literally ask for the people, places, and circumstances to come into our field to help us. And then when it shows up, we push it away, right? Because we've got some, this is another video, but obviously some of us, I'll raise my hand, are working through healing some old stuff, right? And so it's very important to pay attention to that unhealed stuff, or the stuff that you were working on before that maybe needs to be readdressed again, right? Whatever that is, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever, maybe you've been this sacrificial lamb all of your life, or, have a life theme of it needs to feel busy and hard and challenging at all times in order for it to be fruitful. And accepting help, lightening the load is just, maybe a self-masochistic cycle of having to suffer constantly with other lifetimes too that you've done that. We're in a new age now, everybody. So be kind to yourself, be a little lighter. In the spirit of the lovers, love yourself. This is to all of my lovers out there who are loving themselves in 2025. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments below if this card resonated with you. If you found value out of this video, please, I'd love to hear from you. I will answer your comments and get back to all of you. And let's share about the Lovers card today. Contemplate on this card today. Happy 2025 for all of you. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you, everyone. Love and light to all of you, and be well on your journey. Bye.